The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the...
He's going for goal! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Platini wins the duel this time. Scholes goes looking wide.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Nicely weighted ball. Big chance, must be! An uncompromising challenge. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Maradona. Still goalless. Berbatov in the hunt and looking threatening. Howson. And it's Maradona. Bayer Leverkusen looking to pass their way through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, he's bustling through. David Villa! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Berbatov. Can he get on the end of this? Nice control. Hit into the middle. Cleared without hesitation. Platini. Now it's Villa. Now it's Platini. Platini cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Jorginho. Pass somewhat off target. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Petit kept his eye on it, and he's there. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And a chance! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Scholes. Good ball, good take. Chance, surely! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
1 minute added time.
Platini. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Maradona. Now it's Berbatov. Platini. David Villa. And he's quick to snatch it back. Looking for options for movement. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Lewandowski. Howson getting this one clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And this is Lewandowski. And here's Berbatov. Bayer Leverkusen can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Bayer Leverkusen really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Villa really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Berbatov. Oh, such a clever touch. Played in with purpose.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Number 7 scores.
This then to draw
Coming
level.
on the field is number 22, Bruno Fernandes.
A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Bayer Leverkusen grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
He steps in and that's the end of that. Van Bouten spots it and intercepts.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to...
Ah, he's given it away.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
2 added minutes has
No,
been
not
indicated.
quite on the same wavelength. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the pass is intercepted. And that is that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Jorginho picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today?
It's clear that you're
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Leverkusen against Spain.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Villa.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Raul. Shot at goal! Goal! Spain! There is the breakthrough! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Bayer Leverkusen are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Villa really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. David Villa gets into a good position. Shot, surely! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Howson cuts it out. Guardiola. Bayer Leverkusen looking to pass their way through. David Villa. Big chance! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And the comeback is complete!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and...
Soy! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Raul. Looking for the run. Xabi Alonso showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Maradona. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's Iniesta. Now it's Villa. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
It's a searching pass, played back in, and that was very necessary. And we hit half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. JOE does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And a chance! It's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's been cut out, well played.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Nice looking ball. Kimmich kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to pass it through. He's in space and looking for options. Well, the ball's gone astray, and this is Hazard. Bayer Leverkusen needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Raul. That's a shade optimistic. Cleared without complication. Looking for options for movement. Hangs in a cross. Platini. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big! Goal! Spain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution.
Spain choosing to make the first change. Messi to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
That's a little off target. Guardiola. Look at the space here. Villa's cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Bayer Leverkusen really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Just about within shooting range. And that certainly packed a punch. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Oh, and the shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Maradona. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. David Villa! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Maradona, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jorginho. Now it's Villa. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Good ball over the top. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kukçu. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And he's only too happy to take that back. Onana. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Kvaratskhelia, he's picked his way through. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Knocks it out wide. Big header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
That is ended up in no man's land. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to thread one through.
You can never be short of runners in this.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Bayer Leverkusen clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Bayer Leverkusen are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Now that's well seen too. Kvaratskhelia. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Chance! And for a moment, time stood still. Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Platini. David Villa. Bayer Leverkusen with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. There's the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
The message is clear, none shall pass. That is a great pick. It's Maradona! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
you look when we met. You still have this effect. You are so incredible, incredible. I didn't know what to say as the hours fell away. Our love is unmissable, missable. I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. I can tell this is a miracle. 'Cause in your world, I feel invincible.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this
Hello,
one
everybody,
and they're going
and
up.
welcome to today's
Incentives
match.
do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. Bayer Leverkusen cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. That's really well cleared. Plays a sharp little ball here. Face to face with the keeper.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win.
Platini! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bayer Leverkusen with the corner, there first. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Neymar. Iniesta, the man we've all come to watch. Bayer Leverkusen finding their passes. That is a great pick out. Good ball. Big chance! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And look who it is. He leads the way. He leads the way again. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Bayer Leverkusen penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Maradona. Alexander-Arnold gets it away.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. There they go, hunting again.
Kimmich is the guilty party there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he got a little eager knowing what's at stake, so I hope a few strong words, Peter, can settle him down.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Villa. He can run onto that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Bayer Leverkusen go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
dance, don't wanna 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 dance.
Picture this, I'm posted, minding my business. Wanna play cool, so I did resist for a little bit, but the whole playlist was lit and then I implement. A little foot tap, then I flick the wrist, and then I twist the hip, and then I thought this cool, I'ma stick with this. She can't tame me, shoulders going crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 wanna dance. I wanna do what you wanna do. She go to my old school. Oh, we gon' roll. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance. All I wanna do is move, wanna move the loo, I'ma move my body. I just gotta lose the shoes when that fool get loose, know that you can't stop it. Watch this, look at how I work that pocket, look at how I flow like faucets, how that pop look like robotics. You can't tame me, shoulders gone crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 dance. What you wanna do? What you go to? Wanna go to? Oh, we gon' move.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation. Maradona! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Maradona really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Cannavaro. And it's Xabi Alonso. Guardiola. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Number 15, David
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now there's a fine ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now he's got space here. Great ball if he can get there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Kimmich. Jorginho. Iniesta. A true great in every sense of the word. Serginho spots it and intercepts. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Okazaki. Serginho. Back to the keeper it goes. Kimmich. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played. That has not gone well. David Villa! Oh, it's hit the post. Rodri. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Xavi Alonso. Here's Nedved. Costa Curta. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And a chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And it's Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Cannavaro. Cremona looking to pass their way through. Guardiola. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a... And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Watch the screen for an information
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Bayer Leverkusen leading 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again. Bayer Leverkusen carrying a one-goal lead. Maradona unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's made its way to him. Jorginho is always looking to break lines. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, it's a face-to-face, hits a shot! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Cremona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Jorginho does well to stand firm and defend it. Platini. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. Can he get it through? Brilliantly cut out.
Bayer Leverkusen really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
David Villa. Shot a goal! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And they're back in front. You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Iniesta. Now it's crossed into the middle.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Xavi Alonso. Serginho. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Michel Platini. Xavi Alonso. Jorginho. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It climbs up big! And that would have won it.
Villa really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Guardiola. Now it's Maradona. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that was vital.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
No, that's been intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Rodri. Serginho. Neymar. Oh, nicely intercepted. Guardiola.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
I think we're just about done here.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Villa.
There will be
And this is
one minute at a
Maradona.
time.
Well read. And the danger is averted. Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
And
David
if you
Villa
have a
picking
chance
up the
today,
Man of the
please
Match
take some time
award.
out to-
Falling out of that moving car like a movie star. Apart from my grazed knees, I feel pretty cool. Been swinging chairs since high school, my teachers hate me. But now I'm in some band, so don't underrate me. I'm patiently impatient, don't like to wait and see. And needing doubt in my 20s, not sure who to be. I ain't in time to repaint it, uncomplicate it. Still I'm hanging out, green light. Up to the stop sign. Up to the rewind. Up to the, that's how I shine. That's how I shine. Green light. Up to the stop sign. Up to the rewind. Up to the, that's how I shine. That's how I shine. Green light. And I've been feeling stressed since young, I guess is why it did me. I burn the candles, but I hope my friends forgive me. I shake the can like that's not innuendo. Push the tempo, buy tickets, no money, credit limit.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, everyone, and thanks, Peter. It's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter.
Goes for a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He shifted it to the flank, back into the middle. That could spell trouble. Serginho, swept in. Tries to get it clear. Okazaki! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Okazaki clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Bullish header! Howson is there and he can get that clear. Costa Curta. And it's Neymar. Bayer Leverkusen so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. A probing pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Xavi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he get... And the shot! It's anyone's ball now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar. He's in a great position here. Iniesta. Maradona. Neymar. That has been cut short. Iniesta. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Okazaki. Knocks it into space. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Maradona. Ambitious ball here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Serginho. Beckenbauer. And it's Rodri. And it's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's burst through. It's Kimmich. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Villa. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Maradona. Iniesta. Plays a sharp little ball here. Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. Neymar. Might be danger here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Shoots! He's scored!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips.
And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Bayer Leverkusen have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Number 6, Rodri. Coming on
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Kukçu.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Serginho could try cutting inside here. David Villa. And this is Maradona. Bayer Leverkusen do have a chance to counter here. Iniesta. Applies the finish! Lacking in accuracy.
Bayer Leverkusen certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer. Xavi Alonso. Neymar. Played into space. That's been slipped through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Villa. Looking for a runner. Oh, super find. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. And this is Iniesta. And it's Iniesta! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. Cremona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product. And
David Villa! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Xavi Alonso tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Good ball, good take. He's had a shot! They've done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Pass somewhat off target. Xavi Alonso. Cannavaro. Now that looks a decent ball. Now this could David Villa. Shot a goal! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And they've got their lead back. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
After 77 minutes is
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now this could be a chance. He might be in here. Lovely, now then.
Bayer Leverkusen surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he was quick to react. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Kukçu. Strokes it back. David Villa producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Beckenbauer is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Real chance!
I thought it was good.
Chance, surely! Oh, Oh, taken with style!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
They have stolen level at the last! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And that's that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Platini voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please turn your attention to the screen for
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Bayer Leverkusen certainly had some good moments, Peter.
We fly high and land wherever we want. Sweet lullaby, we wake up and say goodbye. We sacrifice our youth till the day we die. Oh, either we stay here or don't. Time should wait for us, but it won't. So if you really love me, let's say you love me till the end of time. Catch me and I'll catch you back. We'll keep falling till the end of time. So if you really love me, let's say you love me and my shattered mind. Catch me and I'll catch you back. We'll keep falling till the end of time. Wildflowers stuck in stone. I keep reaching for light, but nobody knows if I'm alive or I'm well or nobody's home. This life will break us, this life will make us. Baby, let's take hiatus. We sacrifice our youth till the day we die. Either we stay here or don't. Time should wait for us, but it won't. So if you really love me, let's say you love me till the end of time. Catch me and I'll catch you back. We'll keep falling till the end of time. So if you really love me, let's say you love me and my shattered mind. Catch me and I'll catch you back. We'll keep falling till the end of time.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as...
Face to face with the keeper. Tries a shot! They've scored! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Bayer Leverkusen finding themselves unexpectedly behind. David Villa. And that's been intercepted.
He read that...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Cannavaro. Xavi Alonso. Nedved. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Villa. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Okazaki has it out wide and in space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Played into space.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Okazaki. Platini. And it's Maradona. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
And it's claimed by the keeper. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. Cannavaro. Costa Curta. Cannavaro. Costa Curta. Cremona looking to pass their way through. And he plays one through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal! Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Threads one in. Cannavaro makes the interception. Costa Curta. Cremona finding their passes. Jorginho. Now it's Maradona. Oh, well measured. And this is Iniesta. Real chance! Nedved. Oh, good-looking ball. No, that's been intercepted.
Bayer Leverkusen truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Beckenbauer. Xavi Alonso. Platini. It's not an especially good pass, that. Costa Curta. Nedved. Okazaki. Nice-looking ball. Chips it through. It's Okazaki! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Serginho. Now it's Maradona. Iniesta. Oh, right place, right time. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Maradona. Chips it through, and he cuts out the supply. He's got away. Kukçu. Neymar. Okazaki is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Iniesta. Time and again they are repelled. Neymar. And it's Kukçu. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's an imaginative pass. Serginho. Now it's Maradona.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Okazaki! They want to be quick to recover this. Serginho. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Bayer Leverkusen do have a chance to counter here. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Bayer Leverkusen really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's surging through. It's Nedved! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Bayer Leverkusen.
He's through, it's one-on-one, chance for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
This is turning into a repeat offenders affair. The keepers won't be complaining, though.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
And it's Serginho. Now it's Torres.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Platini. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Serginho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And just the goalkeeper to beat. And a chance! It's there! And this is getting better and better. That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Cremona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to...
Shot, surely! And it's in! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Bayer Leverkusen give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
He's on it. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So all square with almost no time. And that's that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Your reflections then, Jim?
And a quick
Well, neither
reminder
side
today
could get
that
over the line
passing in
here,
the area
perhaps.
I know do big man pass anybody. I know they do pass myself. I just one day. I know be everybody worship money. I know they show myself. I just one day. I say, shey, you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. Shey, you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day. Gonzilla.
As long as the sun will shine on the face of man, I don't see no guy can erase the plan. Some guy should have wise and understand what will be must be. We jump out on the road and we save the track and make it back in by the grace of some guy love talk, but them face the back what will be must be.
I'm a little day, I don't get time to chase cloud. I'm not happy, nobody like me, I can't shout. Too many people in the world, not enough souls to make me.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway. Decent chance! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Tries a shot! Goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
By a Leverkusen. He's having a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. And he cuts out the supply. Kimmich. Now Platini. Guardiola. By a Leverkusen finding their passes. Kukçu. Neymar. And it's Okazaki. And it's Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking to play him in. Okazaki gets into some space. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it here. In he goes again. That's another chance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Costa Curta. Now it's Maradona. Maradona! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Xavi Alonso. Nedved. Now it's Mbappe. Serginho. Now it's Neymar. Lovely. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Goes for a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Nedved. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Guardiola looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shot at goal! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Bayer Leverkusen go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And he's intervened well there. Cannavaro. Nedved. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Maradona. Iniesta has it out wide and in space. There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This possibly the last play of the half. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Bayer Leverkusen are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Bayer Leverkusen head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we are already promptly back underway. Oh, that's well spotted. Nedved. Now it's Okazaki. And it's Serginho. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe! Adams gets good distance on it. Xavi Alonso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of real chance! Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And it's Nedved. Shot could be on. And the shot! He scores!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Cremona get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
David Villa is onto this. Neymar. Cremona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Cremona looking to pass their way through.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Kukçu. He's through here. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! They've done it! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got...
Judge, surely! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Okazaki, and he's lost his man here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Driving on and making good progress. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Maradona is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple...
Now Mbappe. Cleared without complication. And that is out of play. And this is Neymar. He has a look up. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Serginho. Platini, who's set up one goal so far. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Maradona, just eases him off the ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, important interception.
There will be
Jorginho gets it clear. Jorginho gets across to intercept that. Guardiola. Now that's well seen too. Okazaki tries to get it clear. And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established.
눈길까지 내가 그번엔 get on my radar cause I'll be bossing 문제는 다 pass 다 털어내만지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 내 시선을 뺐어 I see you crushing 나는 좀 바빠 영어로 여유가 뺐어 언제든 내 stepping 떠나보낸 good night 나 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리 걸음걸이고 장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이고 장난 듯이 pick it up 내버려둬 아저씨게 나 stop 모든 문을 두드리지 knock knock 쏟아지는 비 익숙해져 난내 두 손에 쏟아지는 light 여름에도 떠는 폰 고장 나버려 난 비용 비켜내 앞에 끼지 마라 위험 빨리 비켜봐 on my way 좀 더 비겁되게 do my dance 걸음마저 step 길을 끌지 내가 굿보는 get on my way up cause I be bustin' 이제는 다 pass 털어낸 먼지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 난 시선을 뺏어 I see you crossing 내가 난 100점 상을 줘 너 여유가 뺐어 언제든 난 stepping 떠나보니 난 삐그덕 걸음걸이고 장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 난 삐그덕 걸음걸이고 장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 You know what
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
He's on it, can he get away? He's in plenty of space here. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And it's made its way to him, and this is Neymar. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nicely weighted ball. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Can he get it through? Real chance! In for the pieces! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Nedved. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Mbappe is onto this. Platini. Now it's Maradona. A probing pass.
Cremona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge. Bayer Leverkusen are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for the run. David Villa! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Costa Curta. Nedved. Great vision. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found the way, and the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Villa. Tries to pass it through. Cannavaro. David Villa. Platini. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Platini. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's been slipped through. Oh, he's been flattened there. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Maradona unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Quality ball. Mbappe finds himself offside. Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Okazaki. Nice looking ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Hello attendees, this
Well, after
is
45 minutes, it is
children's
still
announcement.
goalless. A
Please
change
keep your
perhaps
eyes on
after
your children
half-time.
during the match at all times.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Okazaki. Number 25.
And we're underway again.
Neymar.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Now it's Mbappe. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's lost his big chance! It's there!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Cremona are in front now, the game's only goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Neatly clipped into space. Iniesta, and this is Iniesta.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
He won't be happy with that one. And the shot! Oh, it rattles the bar! Bayer Leverkusen still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Big chance, must be! Great chance! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Cremona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Platini.
Platini really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's picked his way through. Mbappe. He's having a go. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Kukçu just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Platini. Cremona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well timed, excellent interception. Serginho. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Batistuta. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Cremona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that has put paid to that. Nedved. Passing is crisp and sharp. De Bruyne.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's gone for goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, I was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won. Bayer Leverkusen are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Can he get on the end of this? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. It's played through for him. Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Added time.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Khan.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that is that. Bayer Leverkusen suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor...
You gotta get some, take some, fix it
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Platini! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Platini really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bayer Leverkusen with the corner, there first. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Iniesta does well to get it back. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Costa Curta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great vision. And he's intervened well there. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Cleared away. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's taking no chances there. Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Platini. Can he get on the end of this? He's on it. Can he get away? Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Nedved. Now it's Mbappe. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the volley. Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Cremona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Nedved. 15 minutes till half-time. That is a great pick-out. Iniesta. Platini. Now it's Villa. Neymar. Now, can they get him away? That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Maradona. Driving on and making good progress. Picked out brilliantly. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Kukçu tries to clear. Cremona are looking to go forward now. Nice looking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Platini.
There
Kukçu.
will be 1 minute added time.
Floated through. Oh, he's now Mbappe. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Alonso! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Hello everybody.
And
and
after
quick
45
announcement
minutes,
now.
it
We
is
would like to
still
ask you all
goalless.
to
A
kindly
change
stay
perhaps
seated during the
after
match.
half-time.
Thank you for your cooperation.
And we're underway again. So the first half brought no goals.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He's being urged to shoot. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So this the chance to fire his team in front. And that's a poor penalty.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Nedved.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Now it's Neymar. Oh, it's a... And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Now it's Platini. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And that's gone loose. Brilliantly cut out. Kukçu. Neymar. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. He's through, it's one-on-one!
Cremona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Iniesta. Iniesta. He's found a way through. Nedved.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Cremona are in front now, the game's only goal.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Oh, that's well spotted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Serginho. Xavi Alonso. Threads one in. Well, played right into his path. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Villa. Tries to play it through. He can run onto that. Khan claims comfortably. That has been cut short. Guardiola. And it's Michel Platini. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Villa. Oh, super ball! And it's Xavi Alonso.
Bayer Leverkusen really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's got to... There's the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Ambitious ball here. So that's it. It is all over. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort.
As long as the sun will shine on the face of man, I don't see no guy can erase the plan. Some guy should have wise and understand what will be must be. We jump out on the road and we safely drive.
All I do now is make my people proud. Got my head in the clouds, put my feet on the ground. 'Cause they all care for me, they'll be there for me. They never let this get me down. And that's why now I'll make my people proud. Make my people proud. Stack this bread, let me do it like I'll spend it all when it hits December. Better put some respect on my name. Trust me, you don't wanna test my temper. When I need some retail therapy, my only enemy disrespecting, you know that's cheesing me and my people doing it properly. I always told you that you were special. When you forget is when I remember. Look through the window for your defender. I'm here, I don't have an agenda. Celebrate later, let's go now that me and my people are talking the town. Even my neighbors are moving wild, they know that all I do now
Like the flowers, my soul blooms in the light. Light up waters, I'm drowning into you. Make you feel like magic. Make you feel like 난 삐그덕 걸음걸이 고장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이 고장난 듯이 삐그덕 누가 봐도 나처럼 난 걷지 on a beat 박자에 맞게 미끄러질 걸음이 좌우로 흔들리지 난 메트로놈의 침늘 여유롭지 원래 내 일이죠 눈길을 끄지 내가 그 원인 Get on my radar cause I be bossing 문제는 다 pass 다 털어내 먼지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 내 시선을 뺐어 I see you crushing 나는 좀 바빠 영어로 여유가 뺐어 언제든 난 stepping 떠나보낸 그 night 난 삐그덕 걸음걸이 고장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이 고장난 듯이 삐그덕 난 삐그덕 걸음걸이 고장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이 고장난 듯이 삐그덕 내버려둬 I just cannot stop 모든 문을 두드리지 쏟아지는 비 익숙해져 난내 두 손에 쏟아지는 light 여름에도 떠는 폰 고장나버려 난 비용 비켜내 앞에 끼지 마라 위험 빨리 비켜봐 on my way 좀 더 비겁되게 Do my dance 걸음마저 step 길을 끄지 내가 굿보인 Get on my way up cause I be bossing 이제는 또 pass 또 털어내 먼지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 난 시선을 뺐어 I see you crossing 내가 난 100점 상을 줘 너 여유가 뺐어 언제든 난 stepping 떠나보는 그 night 난 삐그덕 걸음걸이 고장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이 고장난 듯이 삐그덕 난 삐그덕 걸음걸이 고장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이 고장난 듯이 삐그덕 You know why 더 다르게 더 걸어 발바닥이 더 뜨거워 누가 물었던 난 이대로 내 기름에 끓여워 난 만들어낸 noise 내 이름을 불러대요 Where I go 모두 원해 once again 더 반응해봐 내 걸음이 더 뜨거워져 걸음걸이 고장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이 고장난 듯이 삐그덕
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, the supremely confident Hakan Çalhanoğlu, is always a good watch, Peter. He apparently considers himself the world's third best midfielder, but I leave that for the moment. He's a player that adds unpredictability to any team he plays in, and he's allowed to pull the strings from that central space he likes to inhabit.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Serginho really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Chance, surely! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Parma with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. DiMarco plays it short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he shoots! Inter Milan still without a single shot on target. Rafael Leao! He's got away with one there. And he was quick to react. Schneider. And it's DiMarco. It's a promising position, and that's a good ball. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Retegui really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's really well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Dumfries. So goes for a shot! Goal! Inter! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Decent chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he's lost his man here. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Adrian Benabe, pass somewhat off target. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Serginho, and here's Retegui. Oh, this is a great position. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, important interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Parma clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Inter Milan have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And that is going out for a goal kick. Çalhanoğlu. Now McTominay. Tries to pass it through. Lovely. Real chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Filippo Inzaghi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Dumfries. McTominay. He's had it taken off him. Inter Milan just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Spread neatly. Schneider. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ribery. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Can he get it through? Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Schneider. Oh, that's fabulous. Look at the space here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Schneider. Thuram cannot be beaten that easily. Ribery. And it's Serginho. That's a good ball. Palmer can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Parma really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! Do not write them off! Back they come! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
Header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Takes a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Retegui. Retegui was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Ribery clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution for Inter, number 9, Retegui.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Coming on to replace
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Inter Milan conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? McTominay. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there's the clearance. Not the most accurate pass. That's a shade optimistic. Good read, needed to be. Lovely pass, but can he get... And the finish! It's loose now. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, should have put that away.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Corner number 3 coming up. DiMarco goes short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Serginho. He's in space and looking for options. Parma get their 4th corner. DiMarco with the short one. And that's it for the first period of extra time.
Fellow attendees, this is
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? That's going to go a long way. Oh, easy pickings there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Great vision. Nicely weighted ball. De Gea breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's a searching pass. It's played through for him.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
OK, get set. We have penalties. So the ball is placed on the spot. Schneider shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. And he's found the net.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Filippo Inzaghi is the next man in the spotlight. Big character, big moment, big save.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
This to put them 2 up. Oh, straight down the middle, and for some, it's too much. Palmer can't afford to miss another one. Coolly into the bottom corner.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Inter Milan with the chance to go 2 up. And they're 2 up. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Belted right down the middle.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Inter Milan are looking for comfort. Oh, the keeper could have stood still and stopped it. 2 to the good. The margin of error is 0. And stuck away with ice in his veins.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Mkhitaryan is able to finish it here. Oh, he saved it!
He was so focused there, fantastic save.
He must, but can he? Sticks it away.
Brilliantly done, never took his eye off the keeper either.
So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. That's it! It is done! So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific struggle, admirably at times.